All right, Plantation Bay members, this is Chris Harder, Director of Golf. We have recently switched tee time systems from the Chelsea system to Jonas. And I want to show you how to quickly make a tee time and maybe do a couple of options on there. So you can go to the Plantation Bay Golf website at plantationbaygolf.com. Hit the member login over in the top right corner. Then there's an option right here. If you would like to log in to book a tee time or view member statements, please click here. Go ahead and click there. Now everybody should have their own member login. If you need help with your member login, you can call Janet Gallant at 386-437-4844. Okay, I've now entered. So at the top of the screen, underneath Plantation Bay Golf and Country Club, you're going to see Home, Statements, Book a Tee Time, or Change Password. We're going to go ahead and book a tee time. And here's the tee sheet. It gives you today's sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days in advance. Now at Plantation Bay, we only do tee times 7 days in advance. So if you were to click on this Sunday, you would be able to see a tee sheet, but you would not be able to make a tee time. You can only make tee times 7 days out. And don't trust what those tee sheets say going forward, because we may have a tournament out here that we may need to adjust those times. So just only use the 7 day out portion to book your times. So let's say I wanted to book a tee time on Tuesday and I wanted to book a foursome. So what I can do is I'm gonna click on Tuesday, and I have the option of selecting the golf course that I want. Right now Prestwick is closed. I would like to play north and south. I could also determine what time of the day. I could do all day, morning, afternoon, and evening, or I could just show the times that's open. But this option will be just fine. Go ahead and scroll on down. Looks like there's one time open at 10:15 and 11:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and book this 11:30 tee time. Okay, it's gonna give me 10 minutes to complete this tee time. This will just confirm all the other things. It's 11:30 on Tuesday the 13th at Club de Beaumont North South. If you were to play 9 holes, you could also just indicate you're going to play 9 holes here. So you can see my member name came up and the player options. So cart, that's going to be our only option. If you wanted to add a member, you could add a member. So I'll go ahead and add Mr. Smith. Clifford Smith. Okay. Now I'll add Mr. Bland. There's George Bland. And I'll add Mr. St. John. So now I've made my foursome. So if I wanted to go ahead and book this tee time, I could go ahead, scroll down, but let's just say instead of Mr. St. John playing, I'm going to cancel him out. And I'm going to add a guest. Okay, I can put in my guest name here. So I'll add my dad's name. You could also put his email in there. That would give that guest the email confirmation that you've made the tee time. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and just add him. All right. Now let's say my dad might need a large glove since he's traveling in from out of town. You could also just put this down on the notes. Guest needs large glove. And that's going to go ahead and populate on our tee sheet, so we know that you need an extra glove. So anything that you need from us, you could go ahead and put on that little note underneath. And then to book the tee time, you just click Book Now. Okay. Up at the top of the screen, it gives us a couple of more options. I'm not going to book this time, so I'm going to go ahead and back out. Now I could see my bookings. So I did make one tee time for Sunday. So I'm booked Sunday. Also, you could add buddies in groups. Okay, so if you tend to play the same foursome all the time, you could make a buddy or a group. I'm going to go ahead and add a few buddies in here. Add members. So let's do Mr. Smith again. All right, I'm going to add him. And then I'll go ahead and add Mr. St. John this time. There he is. All right. Okay, so now I've got two buddies. Now I'm going to go back and book the tea time again. That way I don't have to type the names in. So I'm going to go to my bookings. Or actually, I'm going to go to tea sheet, then the day, which is still on the same day. I'm going to go ahead and book that 11:30 with my two buddies. It just makes it a little bit easier, just click of a button instead of typing names, so I can add buddies and groups. Click here. Click there. Okay. You always have the option of calling us in the golf shop, but this just makes it a little easier. You can do it on your cell phone as well. Very easy to do on the cell phone. So this would be basically how you'd want to book a tea time. If you have any more questions or have any comments about it, you can give us a call here in the golf shop, or you can email me at charder@icihomes.com. I hope you have a great day.